In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on October 29, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Portland Trail Blazers versus Philadelphia 76ers. In a cross-conference showdown, 2 teams are seeking a victory in the city of brotherly love. The Portland Trail Blazers hit the road to face the Philadelphia 76ers on Sunday night. Portland suffered a 102-97 home defeat against Orlando in their previous game on Friday night, falling short of covering the 4-point spread. The 76ers were in action on the road on Saturday night against Toronto, the first game of a back-to-back. Despite a 118-117 loss to Milwaukee as 6-point underdogs in their season opener, they did cover the spread. In the all-time regular season series, the 76ers hold a 62-59 advantage and secured both meetings last season, including a 120-119 home win in their most recent encounter on March 10, 2023. The Portland Trail Blazers are hoping to avoid a third consecutive defeat to begin the season after falling short against the Magic in a 102-97 home loss on Friday. Sheedon Sharpe led the team with 24 points. Jerami Grant added 14 points. DeAndre Ayton had 14 points along with 15 rebounds, while Malcolm Brogdon contributed 18 points off the bench. As a team, the Trail Blazers shot just 39% from the field and 9 of 32 from beyond the arc. They held the Magic to just 19 points in the third quarter, keeping themselves in the contest. However, they struggled, managing only 17 points in the fourth quarter, allowing the Magic to slip away. Meanwhile, the Philadelphia 76ers aim to build on their momentum after securing a 114-107 road win over the Raptors last night. Joel Embiid led the team with 34 points, 9 rebounds, and 8 assists on 1-4 of 2-1 shooting. Tyrese Maxey added 23 points with 7 rebounds and 7 assists. Kelly Albert Jr. scored 18 points off the bench, and Tobias chipped in with 15 points. The 76ers, as a team, shot 50% from the field and made 10 of 28 from beyond the three-point line. They overcame a sluggish start and dominated the third quarter by outscoring the Raptors 35-20, turning a 12-point deficit into a 14-point lead heading into the fourth. The Trail Blazers are without Anthony Simons and Ish Wainwright, while the 76ers are likely missing James Harden once again. Portland has struggled to find their offensive rhythm in the first 2 games of the season, facing challenges in shooting the ball. Losing Simons for the next 4 to 6 weeks is a significant setback for the Trail Blazers, who are trying to rebuild their rotation after parting ways with Damian Lillard in the offseason. This has left them with various secondary pieces but no real cohesion and a lack of a go-to-scoring option in crunch time. The Trail Blazers exhibited a much improved collective effort against the Magic on Friday and came close to pulling off an upset. While it wouldn't be surprising if the Philadelphia 76ers dominated this contest, the Trail Blazers, a young squad, might capitalize on potentially tired legs as the 76ers are playing on 0 days rest. There's a possibility for additional points. The Trail Blazers are playing with a lot of vigor and will seize the opportunity, so the Portland Trail Blazers to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. In terms of totals, Portland has split their first 2 games this season. They combined with the Clippers for 234 points in their opener, surpassing the set total of 225, before combining for 199 points in their loss to Orlando against a total of 220.5 points on Friday night. Philadelphia exceeded the total in their season opener, combining for 235 points in their loss to the Bucks, exceeding the bookmakers' set total of 228. The 76ers are playing the second game of a back-to-back situation here and are up against a Portland team that has struggled to build a cohesive offensive attack, especially without Simons. Both teams have had issues with their offense and shooting through the first couple of games. This trend is likely to continue on Sunday as they work on their offensive strategies and find their rhythm. The total for this game appears overly optimistic, with the 76ers expected to score barely over 100 points, while Portland will likely struggle to reach the 100-point mark as well. Expect this game to fall below the total. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. San Antonio Spurs versus Los Angeles Clippers. The San Antonio Spurs are taking their show on the road, making their first stop in Los Angeles for a showdown against the Clippers on Sunday night. The Spurs clinched their first victory of the season in a thrilling 126-122 overtime win against Houston on Friday. On the other hand, the Clippers suffered a close 120-118 loss to the Jazz in Utah on Friday, marking their first loss of the season. The San Antonio Spurs are eager to maintain their momentum after securing a thrilling 126-122 overtime victory against the Rockets at home on Friday, marking their first win of the season. Devin Vassell led the team with 25 points on 7 of 13 shooting. Victor Wembanyama contributed 21 points, 12 rebounds, and 3 blocks, while Keldon Johnson chipped in with 20 points on 8 of 14 shooting. As a team, the Spurs shot 48% from the field and connected on 13 of 42 three-point attempts. They made a remarkable comeback from a 10-point deficit in the fourth quarter to force overtime, where they pulled away for the exciting win. Meanwhile, the Los Angeles Clippers are determined to bounce back after falling just short against the Jazz in a 120-118 road loss on Friday. Paul George led the team with 36 points on 9 of 17 shooting. Kawhi Leonard added 25 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists, while Norman Powell provided a valuable 20 points on 7 of 10 shooting off the bench. As a team, the Clippers shot 53% from the field and made 14 of 35 three-point attempts. They had difficulty matching the intensity of the Jazz from the beginning and found themselves in a hard-fought contest, ultimately losing on a game-winning three-pointer by the Jazz's Jordan Clarkson with just 28.2 seconds remaining. Last season, the Clippers swept the series against the Spurs, going 4-0 in head-to-head matchups. They also posted a 3-1 record against the spread versus the Spurs last season, with an average winning margin of 18 points per game. This marks the Spurs' first road game of the season, and although they've added a significant new dimension to their team, they are still a youthful and relatively inexperienced squad. While the Spurs showed great determination on Friday night in securing a victory, it should be noted that Houston is currently one of the weaker teams in the NBA. The Clippers, on the other hand, present an entirely different challenge. The Spurs have allowed their opponents to shoot at a 49.7% clip, and the Clippers, a proficient shooting team loaded with veterans, are expected to capitalize on this. Both teams are still in the process of finding their rhythm, but if the Los Angeles Clippers have serious aspirations of being Western Conference contenders, games like this should be relatively straightforward for them. The San Antonio Spurs are in the midst of a learning phase, given their youth and inexperience, and they've struggled defensively in their first 2 games. Notably, the Spurs needed overtime to secure a win against the Rockets at home. This being their first road game of the season, it's a considerable margin to cover, but it's a test for the Clippers to prove their aspirations. So the Los Angeles Clippers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. In terms of totals this season, both teams have witnessed both of their games going over the set totals. Clippers games have averaged 236 total points, while Spurs games have averaged 246.5 points. The Clippers don't shy away from maintaining possession and working the ball around until they find a favorable shot. They possess the 8th highest average of 15 seconds per offensive possession, as per dunksandthrees.com, in the league. They tend to find high percentage shots and have a good chance of surpassing the 110-point mark on any given night. The Spurs have also shown an increase in their offensive pace, ranking 12th in the league in pace, with an average of 13.8 seconds per offensive possession. The last 2 meetings between these teams have gone over the set total. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Los Angeles Lakers versus Sacramento Kings. The Sacramento Kings are set to host the Los Angeles Lakers in a clash of Pacific Division rivals. The Lakers secured their first victory of the season by defeating the Suns, while the Kings couldn't protect their home court against the Golden State Warriors. The Los Angeles Lakers are eager to carry forward the momentum they gained after orchestrating a thrilling comeback win against the Suns, closing out the game with a score of 100-95. Anthony Davis led the charge with a stellar performance, contributing 30 points, 12 rebounds, and 3 blocks. LeBron James added 21 points, along with 8 rebounds and 9 assists, while D'Angelo Russell chipped in with 14 points and 5 assists. As a team, the Lakers shot 42% from the field and made 5 of 29 three-point attempts. They faced a slow start, scoring only 18 points in the first quarter and trailing for most of the game until LeBron James ignited in the late stages to carry the Lakers to victory. In contrast, the Sacramento Kings are looking for redemption after succumbing to a 122-114 defeat at the hands of the Warriors on Friday. De'Aaron Fox led the Kings scoring with 39 points on 1-4 of 2-8 shooting. Domantas Sabonis notched 19 points, along with an impressive 18 rebounds and 7 assists, while Keegan Murray contributed 16 points. As a team, the Kings shot 43% from the field and made 12 of 40 three-point attempts. They relinquished an early lead, allowing 36 points in the second quarter, and matters worsened in the third quarter when the Warriors, led by Stephen Curry, unleashed an offensive barrage. The Lakers continue to be without Jared Vanderbilt, but they anticipate having Cam Reddish in the lineup. On the other hand, the Kings will once again miss Trey Lyles. The Sacramento offense has consistently operated at a high level, while the Lakers have yet to showcase offensive proficiency that inspires confidence they can keep pace with a high-powered offensive squad. Although the Lakers have been efficient in ball control and inside play, their lack of three-point precision is concerning, particularly when they find themselves trailing. Sacramento possesses 3 players averaging at least 20 points per game and has demonstrated the ability to make key defensive stops when needed. The Kings have the advantage of playing in front of their passionate home crowd, which should provide a significant boost. In their last 5 meetings with the Lakers, the Kings have won 4, all by a margin of at least 5 points, suggesting they are poised to secure a 6-point win in this game. Even if the Lakers showcase strong defense, the Kings are more than capable of scoring against any opponent. They averaged 126 points per game against the Lakers last season, so the Sacramento Kings to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Considering Sacramento's high-paced style of play, we can expect a greater number of shots in this game. While Sacramento boasts one of the league's most potent offenses, their defense ranks among the league's weaker units. In 5 of their last 7 encounters with the Lakers, they've went over the total. Los Angeles excels at scoring in the paint, whereas the Kings allow opponents to convert 73.2% of their shots within 5 feet of the basket. After 2 games, the Lakers' opponents are shooting at a 47.7% clip, and they will be thoroughly tested by the electrifying Sacramento offense. The Kings play at a fast pace, and should they establish an early lead, the Lakers will have no choice but to match their tempo to remain competitive. Sacramento has also exhibited an up-tempo style of play at home, and their defense, frankly, has been less than stellar. The Lakers should be able to score effectively in the paint, and there should be numerous opportunities for second-chance scoring plays due to the Kings' difficulties in closing out possessions. Given the fast pace of the Kings, their offensive prowess, and their inconsistent defense, both teams are likely to find their offensive groove, resulting in a high-scoring contest. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.